My name's Donnie Wilkerson. I'm a longtime resident of Jamestown, Kentucky. It's my hometown. I've just recently retired as an educator at Jamestown Elementary School. Taught history, social studies for 20 years, and now enjoying my grandbabies and missing school, so back to filling in for teachers when they need some help now. Well, it was just a normal morning going about my business. I felt perfectly healthy right up until just minutes before it happened. And if you'd asked me that morning, I would have said I could run around the building. I was in great physical condition and was feeling great up until about 9 o'clock that morning, and I started experiencing some unusual sensations in my chest. I knew at that moment that it was something different, something odd. Nevertheless, I walked out on the porch thinking maybe it would go away. It didn't. I came in and laid down on the couch and realized pretty soon, within minutes, that it wasn't going away. So I called my wife. She works very close by, and she was home within 3 minutes, and we called 911.
So the initial call was for a male patient possibly having a heart attack. When we got on scene, Mr. Wilkerson's wife was already outside. She directed me into the house where he was on the couch. My first initial assessment of Mr. Wilkerson, I knew that something more was going on. Got him on a 12 lead and confirmed that he was actually having a STEMI. So I explained to Mr. Wilkerson what was going on, how quickly everything was going to move. Once my partner Michelle got in the house with the stretcher, we got him loaded pretty quickly and into the truck.
Since I was driving, I expedited the transport time, and we made it to the hospital quickly and safely.
So when I initially called the hospital, I spoke with the nurse who was the supervisor over the ER that day. I explained to her what I had, that Mr. Wilkerson was in fact showing a STEMI on my monitor. She said that they had confirmed it with the transmission that I had sent them. The doctor had already activated a cath lab. So when we arrived with Mr. Wilkerson at Lake Cumberland, upon entering the ER, we went straight to cath lab. They had done activated STEMI alert. Cath lab, cath team was already there waiting for us. So we got the patient back to the cath lab, got him onto the table. Everything was moving pretty quickly. We had warned Mr. Wilkerson on what was going to happen.
It was surprising to see the level of technology for, what we consider a small town America. Certainly Jamestown is small, and Somerset really is too in the scheme of things. But to see the very elaborate nature, it was just again almost surreal. Upon arrival at Lake Cumberland Regional, from the door to the instant that the balloon was inserted into my artery was 16 minutes, and that is phenomenal. The national average, I think, is somewhere around 90 minutes. That one statistic, I think, speaks volume about the level of care.
So being a paramedic, it's our top priority to get a patient to the highest level of care that we possibly can, knowing that we have something like Lake Cumberland close to us for not only our patients, but for ourselves or for our family. It means a lot to know that we have doctors that are good and trust our judgment as EMS professionals, to know that if we call them and say we're bringing something, that they can trust our judgment and know that we are doing everything we can until we get the patient to them.
The only other thing I would like to add is just a huge thank you to everyone. The attention and care that I received was just phenomenal.